Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. This is Ashley if you're new here, and I'm going to do this memory spread, and it has a crumb on my planner. I also have some ink splotches because my child got into my alcohol ink and splottered it everywhere, so it's very frustrating, but you know what, sometimes life just happens and you have to just keep going. Okay, so I'm going to be doing my memory planner for the week of the 17th through the 23rd, which this was my dad's birthday party. And I'm trying to decide, like, if I want to do, I know that I want to use these leftovers, and I want to use them for my dad's birthday party weekend because we were doing all the prep and all the things. But I don't know what I want to use before that. I was going to use this coffee kit because this is my dad's, like, my dad loves coffee and he's very hard, my dad. However, I kind of am feeling like I want to use that for his actual birthday week because his birthday is on Monday, which is the next week technically. So now I'm kind of thinking, what do I want to use in addition to this? And I don't really know. Like, I can't make up my mind. So I'm kind of thinking, like, I have all these spring kits, but you know what I kind of think I might do? Let me see what I have in this pile. So this pile is just kind of some stickers from Sticker Books, but these, I don't know. This is not what I want either. I don't know. I can't decide. See, because this kind of feels manly, right? Like all of these kinds of things. And I kind of like that. I think this is what I'm going to do. Because this reminds me of him. And I think I'm going to use these. Okay. I know it's going to be a little Mod Podge, and that's fine. But let's just see if we can kind of make it work. I am in a really bad mood today. I'm just being honest. I'm in a really crummy mood. I'm not in it to win it today. I'm not feeling good. I just feel blah today. I am going to use these glitter headers, I think. I'm in a little bit of a crummy mood, if I can. I don't know if they'll come off. I'm just going through some things, and it's not really any specific thing. It's a few different things, and it's making me question a lot and making me kind of not know what direction I'm going in a few different areas, and I don't like that. It makes me feel unsure. It makes me feel unsteady, and I don't like that feeling, and I'm kind of feeling very melancholy today. The sun is actually shining. It's a lovely day today. It's a little bit warmer than it has been the past few days, so you would think my spirits would be up, but they're just kind of not. This weekend was a long weekend. We're doing the party for my dad because today is actually his birthday. Today is Monday, the 24th. And so this weekend is when we did his birthday party at the church, and I think it went well. It went without, too many crazy things and too many hiccups. We did have a good turnout. I don't know how many people we actually had show up, but it was a pretty good amount. And so, yeah, I mean, I was happy with everything. It took a lot to get there. Saturday was not really the best of days. It started out good because we went to Sam's and we had a really good time doing all of that. But, I just, it's hard sometimes. And my husband had a mess up day, and it was not good. And I don't even know why. And being I feel like I can be very transparent on this channel. It's really the only way I know. I don't know any other way. I'm not good at being private. I either tend to clam up and say nothing at all ever, or I tend to overshare. But I just feel like with this kind of thing, there's so many people silently going through it. I mean, I know other people in my life who are going through the same situation themselves, but you get so afraid to talk about it. It's like you feel like if you talk about it, you're betraying the person you're talking about, or you are letting people judge them and come up with judgments for them, and you don't want that. Or you're, there's so many different things. And I feel like, so you don't say anything, but then you're bottling it all up inside and going through it by yourself, and that's not healthy. And so, you're in this balancing act of whether you need to get it out for yourself, or you're hiding it for them, or what's the best thing to do. Like, it's very frustrating. And I just think that family members, not just spouses, but family members in general of addicts of any kind, we are the ones that go through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're the ones who are left to pick up the pieces when you don't even remember what you did or what you said or how it happened. Like, you forget the details, but we don't. We carry them with us. And that's a very hard load to carry. My husband is trying to be free of alcohol, be sober, and it's a very hard struggle for him. And I am not an addict. I don't have an addictive personality. Literally, I could put anything in my life down in a second and deal with it. There are things I enjoy, there's things I love to do, but as far as like consumption, I've never been addicted to anything. The closest thing I would say is coffee, and I can do without coffee. I mean, if I need to, I can do without coffee. I love coffee. I love the taste of it. I love the smell of it. It gives me all the feels, but like, I have ADHD and autism, so caffeine doesn't really jolt me awake anyway. Like, I can drink 3 cups of coffee and go right to sleep. So, I mean, it's not for that reason that I drink it, and so I could put it down. So it's hard to understand when you're not that kind of a person. It's really hard to understand. But, I feel for that. Like, I feel for him and for what he goes through and all the things. But, like, it's hard to be the family member of an addict when you know that, like, they, it's like, you hope and hope and hope for sobriety and all the things, and you see them struggling, and he's changed so much, and he's trying. I can see he's trying, but it's like, it's still not quite there yet. So it's frustrating, and it's hurtful, and it's hard. And I'm tired. I'm very tired. So he did have a relapse moment in this week. It was actually Saturday when we were doing all of the things for this birthday. And it makes things very hard and heavy. And, when you have to be the strong one, and you have to be the adult, and you have to be all the things, it can be very, very hard. And that's just kind of where I'm at. It's a lot more complicated than people who have never been through it think it is. And it's not just a cut and dry type of thing. It's really not. And that's just what we're going through right now. And I really hope that I can say a year from now that we're in a much better spot with it, and we are, coming through on the other side. I mean, in all reality, this is going to be a lifelong struggle for him, but at least we can say that, a lengthy amount of time clean and all of these things. And I'm hoping for that. And I believe that God does perform miracles. I believe in a God of miracles, and I believe in I'm trying to look for my blade so I could get this little piece off. I believe in a God of miracles, and I believe that God keeps his promises and he stands true to his word. And so I'm believing that, through my prayer and my fasting and all of the things, that God will bring my family out of this, and we will come out of it on the other side victorious. However, I'm just going through it right now, so it's hard. And there's other things too that have nothing to do with sobriety or him at all. there's other things I've been going through as well, and it's been very, very hard, and I've been having a really hard time with it. So that's not helping. I'm having a hard time with it, truly. And that's not helping either. So I just feel kind of melancholy today. I am glad the sun is shining. I'm glad it's out. It does help my mood regardless of what's been going on. It does help me. I need to like go soak it up. Even though it's cold outside, I need to go soak it in. But the boys have just been coughing and the boys have been sick. It's not that they're not showing any other symptoms except for the cough. And it's really frustrating because there's no other symptom except for this horrific cough that literally is affecting all of them and will not go away. It's very annoying. So, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to put some things down because this is when we were decorating for his birthday party and doing all the things. And so I'm just putting some stuff down here. And, yeah, we're just going to go with it, okay? So, my dad is a great dad, number one. He's a great man. Anybody who ever has anything to do with my dad raves about him, talks about him. Anyone who's ever had any contact with him remembers him. And when I tell them who I am, like, I'm the pastor's daughter of blah, blah, blah. Oh, Jay Rhodes. And they just rant and rave about him because he's that amazing. He truly, truly is. And he is awesome. And he's done so much for me. I would not be here if it weren't for him, for sure, because he's gotten me through some tough times. And I'm truly thankful for my dad. I just think that he's the most amazing thing in the entire world, and I love him very much. It's very hard for me to be close. It's very hard to be close to my dad because he's a very hard person to be close to sometimes. He's not very emotionally available, and he's not very expressive, but, you know, I totally get that because neither am I, and you know, I get it, but, yeah, he's awesome, and he's great, and he's caring, and thoughtful, and wonderful, and compassionate, and I love my dad. So, it's his birthday today, which is Monday, and we, doing a birthday party for him at the church, from the church, kind of like a celebration of our pastor. And I do all of the decorating and things for all the church events. And Joshua, my husband, he does the food. He usually does like the food. So I'll do the decorating and he does the food. And we really would love to open a business together. There's so much green in this and no blue, but I am trying really hard to like grab the black and white versions of these things that remind me of him, because it's about him, right? So I'm trying to get the manly black and white versions. But yeah, he does the food and I do all the things, decorating, and I'm the one who does all of the hosting of the event, like, you know, getting up in front of everybody and saying hello, the greeting, and the inviting everybody to come and get their plates, and singing happy birthday, and thank you all for coming, and all the things, like, that's me, and that's the way it is for, like, anything, like, baby showers, and wedding showers, and anything that we do at the church is me, hosting the games, that's me, and I will do it. I'm actually pretty good at it because I can put on a high level of energy and everybody's like, oh my gosh, you're so good at this and blah, blah, blah. Do I like to do it? No, I actually hate it. The whole time I'm doing it, I like legitimately hate it because I mean, I'm not kidding. I have autism. I have social anxiety. I don't enjoy, like, being around a bunch of people, everybody staring at me being the one. Like, I don't like it. But I can pretend for a certain amount of time. And I can pretend to be great with it and bouncy and happy and all the things for a short amount of time. And so that's what it takes. And I do it. Like I said, do I want to do it? No, but I will do it. And I will do it to the best of my ability. But it's not my favorite thing in the world. But it's okay. And yeah. So that's what we did. And we did celebrate him. I think it went fairly well. More people actually showed up than I was anticipating. I think it went pretty well. I'm hoping that he was happy with it, but it's always hard to tell with my dad because he just says, yeah, it was great. And was it really great? Like, he could have hated it. Who even knows? But he would never say that. So it's really hard to tell with my dad, like, if he loved it or if he hated it in secret. I made like this big birthday place for them to sit down, and I was like, Dad, you don't have to sit in this seat. And he was like, oh, I don't. It was like off to in the front of everyone. I was like, no, I mean, this is more for show. You don't have to sit here. And he's like, I'm not sitting here. And I know that he was not like meaning it rude. He just like doesn't like being the center of attention. Go figure, right? And so that's the same way it is for me. I don't like it either. And so he like went away as quickly as possible and went to go sit with some of the men and talk to them. Like, the chief of police in that town goes to our church, and he went and go talk to them and sit around them and talk to all the men. But I wanted to make a special place for him anyways, even though I knew he probably wasn't going to like sitting there. Okay, I need something for this spot, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what I want to put there. I know this is kind of like a hodgepodge of like half of the spread is one thing and half of the spread is another, but that's totally okay with me. This is a memory planner after all, and I'm okay with that. However, I do want something for over here, and I have no idea what that is. So I'm trying to figure it out. Let's see. What do I want it to be? I don't know. My bluesiness is kind of annoying this today, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to use this even though it's green. I think I am going to use it. What do I want to put in it? I need to put just enjoy. It's okay not to do it all. Because guess where I get that from? My dad. I get it from my dad to always just want to do it all and never rest, never give myself any kind of anything. It's all up to me, and I just do it all and never stop. Everybody's like, Ashley, you really need to chill. You need to chill. And I was like, absolutely not. They're like, what can we do? And I was like, I don't know, nothing. I'll do it. Like, I'm just not good at it. I'm not good at accepting help. I'm not good at sitting down and resting. I will never, ever, ever sit down while other people are working, ever. Like, that's not something that I can do. I'm sorry. Oh, man, look. I almost have enough, but I don't have the 17, and that is really annoying because I would have liked those. But yeah, I'm not, I will never be able to, I can use these, never be able to sit down while someone else is working. Like, I could never do that. Watch them working. Like, no, never could I do that. I think I'm going to use these with the sprinkles because it is a birthday after all. But yeah, I could never. And these are a lot bigger. Do I want to use those? Because I don't want to cover up all those cute little sprinkles when I can use those somewhere else, like in my to-do planner, and use the whole thing. What other options do I want to pursue? There's some blue ones over here. I think I'll just put these blue ones down. And why my voice is sounding so scratchety. I'm not really sure. Probably because I'm in just that mood, y'all. I'm in like this melancholy blah mood, and I've got to get out of it. Because, you know, it's just not fun to be in that kind of mood. Today I want to do something fun, or this evening, I should say. I want to do something fun with the boys because it's man church today, tonight, which means Joshua has a men's devotional that he's been going to. This is their 3rd week. I do think it's doing him a lot of good. I do think it's been helping him. It's hard, right? Because human nature is to gauge progression and someone's progress and growth on, like, you know, physical, what you can see. Like, okay, well, you relapsed, so obviously you're not doing well, you're not progressing, there's no progress being made. And that's not necessarily true. Addiction is such a gray, no absolutes, not black and white type of thing, right? Like, recovery is very complicated and complex, and just because someone is progressing doesn't mean, like, just because they relapse does not mean there's no progression. It doesn't mean they're not changing at all. And that's very hard for me to comprehend. And it's very hard for me to grasp because I am autistic. And so to me, everything is black and white. Okay, these are the rules. You didn't follow the rules. You messed up. You messed up, which means you're not progressing, which means you're not changing, which means you're not growing, which means we have to make an absolute. Like, we gotta, you know, it makes me like, okay, it's time to leave. Like, I want to just get out. I want to make you get out. Like, it just, and I say that with no holds barred, with just complete and absolute transparency to let you know, like, I am in that place where I am uncertain and unsure, and the future is shaky, and it's not completely secure and grounded and making me feel comfortable. And because I'm like that, it affects my every single day. I'm not good at inconsistencies. I'm not good at unsureties. I'm not good at things that I can't control. Like, I'm not good at that. I want a plan in place. I mean, I have 25,000 planners. That's why I want to feel like I'm prepared for every single outcome. And when you are not making the choices, when it's not about you, like, you're not the one who's struggling with this, it's not your choices that are affecting everyone, it's not, nothing you do, I mean, I'm not saying nothing you do makes any difference, but nothing you do can determine the outcome. It's really hard because you want to control it and you can't. So there's, like, basically nothing you can do. And so you don't know from day to day what somebody else's choices are going to bring to your doorstep. And that's how it feels to be, that's how it feels to be the family member of someone who has an addiction. It's hard because you don't make the choices, but you deal with the consequences. And so it can be very difficult. And that's the season that we're going through right now. And it's hard. He does seem to be in good spirits today, but, like, you know, I don't know. Okay, so this is this week. We've got a good foundation going on. So let's just open up my passion planner, because that's where I write everything from day to day down. And I don't think I've written anything over the weekend because it's been such a crazy time just getting everything done. Actually, I did write some things down. Okay, so let's see. On Monday, I did do a lot of filming. I was so freaking tired. Usually what I do when I'm exhausted or I'm not feeling well, and this may be completely asinine and make no sense, and you want to have me committed when I say this, but I push harder. So I push really hard because I'm not going to allow myself to wallow. It's not going to make me feel better if I just sit there and do nothing and lounge around and lay around. And I'm not saying that you can't do that or that sometimes it's not necessary, but I don't give myself that. And that's a flaw of mine. I'm not in a self-care era. I'm just not good at it. And there's this, it's called Nikki's Side of Clean Talk, and she is a TikToker. She has a Facebook. I don't think she has a YouTube, but she's amazing, and I love her, and I love all her videos because she's like, whoa, living this crazy life. Like, she has, like, all these gadgets and all these things, but she always says you can't pour from an empty cup. Like, you can only pour as good as you fill, like, because your cup is going to be empty, and then there's nothing left for you to give to your family or your spouse or your kids or whatever. And I get that. I do get that. Am I good at it? Heck to the no. I'm really not good at it. Because I'm me, and I can't sit still to save my life, and I can't, I just got to keep going and doing and all the things, and everybody tells me I'm bad at it, but I don't know another way. So when I feel like I'm coming down with something, or I feel like I'm just not feeling that great, I push harder, because in my mind, I might feel worse tomorrow. So I need to get everything I possibly can get done today, so that if I feel horrible tomorrow and I'm literally like unable to get out of bed and do these things, then all of this stuff will at least be done, and I won't have to have it piling up. And I am rewarding my later self. Like, I'm doing my later self a favor. And that's the way I look at it. Like, I'm doing my future self a favor right now, because if I am truly sick and I get worse, then that means that I'm definitely not going to feel like doing any of this tomorrow or whenever, or the next day, or blah, blah, blah. And so I need to get it done now, so that it doesn't start piling up on me. And then when I'm feeling the tiniest bit better, I'm forced to like do all of these things that are horrendous. Now, the problem with this theory is that any day that I do nothing is literally obliterated. My whole house and everything in it is absolutely saturated in horrible, crazy chaos and filth, because my kids are like freaking cyclones, and they just seek and destroy is what I feel like sometimes, because they're just crazy. I am trying to get better at teaching my children to pick up after themselves, but it's not my strong suit, and it's not something I'm great at, so I'm trying. And I'm also trying to do that with my husband, because he's absolutely terrible at picking up after himself and doing any of the things himself. But we're trying. Baby steps. Okay, so by the time I get them trained, they'll be out, and maybe I can train them for their wives. I don't know. Okay, so I needed, I say I needed coffee. Coffee does not wake me up in any way. I actually feel like I need another cup today, because it just sounds good. But, I'm going to put, oh girl, because I was feeling rough. Your girl was feeling bad. I was so tired. But I did film a lot on this day, and I was happy about that. So at least there was that, right? At least I did something productive. I did film a good bit on this day, because I knew that the weekend was going to be so heavy with all the birthday things. So I wanted to get as much filmed in the beginning of the week, so that I was not falling crazy behind and then never posting again and ghosting all of you when you're like, oh, you're back, and then I'm not in fact back. There's been several YouTubers that I absolutely love that have done that, and I don't really have that many people that I watch anymore, because they're all gone. They've disappeared off the face of the planet. And I'm like, what the heck, man? Okay, so I did clean my master bedroom, and I did a freaking good job. I actually filmed it, so I'm super proud of that. There is a video I want to film before I post that one on my channel. There is a video that I want to film, like, hello, this is me, I'm back, I'm coming back to this channel. I've done that several times, and then in fact I was not back. So I've dangled the carrot many times, saying, yay, I'm back, and here I am, and this is what I plan to do, and then I never come back there. But I'm trying not, oh, here it is, clean bedroom, this is what I was looking for. I'm trying not to do that this time. I'm trying to post consistently, so I'm trying to get some videos built up. That's what I did with this channel. I batch filmed a good many videos, and that way, once I start posting, I don't have to keep up the crazy pace. I can just pace it as I go and still have a bunch of content ready. There are birds under this eave, and I love it. They have built a nest under here, and I haven't seen their nest, but I see them flying under there, and I love that. My husband's gonna hate it. He hates birds. So does Jensen, which is hilarious, because Jensen is just like my husband. Okay, I'm so tired. Evander's cough and Jensen's cough has been keeping me up for almost 2 weeks now. They cough during the night. They cough so hard and so long that they throw up. They like turn super red, sometimes even blue before I can get them breathing good again. It's really ridiculous, this cough. It has been persisting for over a month now, and no medication, no breathing treatments, nothing is helping make it go away. Oh, I don't know if it's whooping cough. I don't know, but it's not working. Okay. I'm going to put deep clean because it already says clean the master. And yeah. And then on this one, I'm just going to put man church because this is week 2 of him going to man church. And I need something. I think should I just use a little car maybe? I need to get some other kind of stickers. I know I have some cross ones somewhere. Okay, man church. Okay, he usually doesn't get home until pretty late from man church. Okay, so on Tuesday, I had a crappy, horrible, atrocious headache that I just wanted to scream. It wasn't a migraine, but it was just a bad headache that was not letting up or going away. It sucked really bad, but guess what I did? I filmed anyways, and, it was making me feel better, and that's what I'm sticking to. I'm going to say that. I was trying to just feel better in any way I possibly could and just distract me from the crappy headache, because what am I going to do anyway? I'm going to go lay around? Like, that's not going to work. The boys are never going to let me go to sleep, and not only that, but if I do manage to miraculously go to sleep, then I'm just going to feel groggy when I get back up. So I'm just, just keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. But I did film. Okay, and then we did a quick Publix run, and I did a buttload of laundry. I know, it's so freaking boring, right? I'm trying to pull in as much blue as I can to kind of tie in the rest of that. So I'm going to put this in. We did a quick Publix trip. I think Joshua is the one who got the Publix stuff because Joshua actually, he works for Pepsi, and his store that he does is Publix. So it was just easy for him to grab it on his way home. And then, so I need like a grocery cart. And then, I know there are grocery carts. Like, where are you? Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? Yeah, here's one right here. He's not a girl with a bun, but we'll just put it on there anyways. And then he had a really long work day. He worked 13 hours this day. Publix. He went to the store that he thought was in good shape, and so he thought it was only going to be like 30 minutes. And he has just taken over that route from someone else, and when he like really started digging into it and looking at it, it was in the worst shape ever. It was in terrible condition. And the people there, like at that store, like the store manager or whatever, was like, yeah, it's been this way. It's absolutely horrible. I don't even know what y'all have been doing. And he was like, whoa, 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 it's not y'all. I'm not. It is not anything to do with me. I have just gotten here, lady. This is like, I've literally only worked here for 2.5 weeks. Like, give me a break. Or 3 weeks. I think this is his 4th week working there. I'm not positive. I'd have to go look back. But the point is that, like, he was not a regular. So he's not the one who's been leaving it in bad shape. So he had to pretty much gut everything. And it took him, like, 4 hours he was there. So he worked a long day this day. I'm getting some boxes that I feel like will work. So I don't have to keep flipping through here. And we'll go from there. Okay. So this was a long work day, and I'm just going to put that because I did do laundry, but I mean, you know, I can always just stick that right here and just keep going with it. Okay, I'm going to put this up here. And I'm going to put this one, I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but I will use them. And I'm just kind of spreading those out to get them off my hands. Okay, so long 13-hour workday for Joshua. And I'm going to put some kind of... He was so tired when he got up, but miraculously enough, he stayed up late after that. I think he couldn't wind down after that. It was hard for him to wind down. Let's see. I don't know. I'm just going to put this, because the boys always run up and hug him when he gets home, and I'm going to put that. Okay. Because that lets me know that it was his work day. Okay, so Wednesday was a snow day randomly. It was gross. It was nasty, slushy snow. The boys didn't even go play in it. Gross, slushy. It was just nasty. It was muddy and gross, and it was just cold, but like nothing else was good about it. Like, it was not fun. It wasn't anything to do to play in it. It was Alabama snow. That's pretty much all it was, and it was just not good. So we didn't even go outside. Plus their cough, like, they didn't need to go outside. And the snow day we had a few weeks ago was like so much more fun to play in. So the little boys didn't understand. Like, they thought that it was going to be like that again. And they saw snow and were thinking that, but that was in fact not the experience that we were going to have the second time. Okay, so I did do some more filming. We created the menu. Me and Joshua got together and created the menu for the birthday, finalized it, made sure we had everything written down. So I'm just going to put birthday menu. And... okay, and then we didn't have church today on this day because of the snow. It was just the roads were supposed to get super icy in the night, and so my dad, to be safe, like, called off church. No church. Too icy. I don't know what I'll put as... that's not how you spell icy. With B. I'm just making a mess of this. Too icy. That doesn't look right either. I don't know. I think it is just a Y. I'm pretty sure it is just a Y. Right? Isn't that correct? So, I-C-Y. Yes, it is. But it just looks weird.
Is there any little snack I could eat?
Baby, you've been eating snacks since you woke up this morning.
I just want one more.
We went big grocery shopping, and we have tons of snacks and food and yummy foods to fix and all the things. And they act like they've never seen snacks or food or anything in their entire life, and they want to eat it all up in the very beginning. And I'm like, no. So I have to, like, hide parts of it. So I have to just put out so much at a time. And there's so much out there. But I don't know. It's almost lunchtime, so he can't have another snack, and he knows it. But the thing is, he ate leftover pizza for breakfast. So he's not hungry, because he literally just got up and ate that 30 minutes ago. And he's already saying he's still hungry for a little snack. Are you serious? Okay. He also threw a bag of chips in there. So, you know. Okay, what am I going to put here? I did do cleaning, I did do filming, but I'm putting that every single day. I kind of do want to put film because I just want to mark that I'm doing it all the time so that I know how much I am filming and how much I'm keeping up with it. So I am super proud of myself because I was going through a long time where I didn't film at all. And, you know, that's okay. Like, sometimes you just don't feel like it and you just need that me time and doing it by yourself quietly, and that's okay. But I am proud that I'm filming and editing and putting things up on my channel. Okay, so Thursday. Joshua was off this day. I had Rhett all day long. I did go clean the church on this day. Did I? No. Did I? No. I did not end up cleaning the church on this day. I was going to go clean the church on this day, but I decided not to. And I cleaned my house. I'm going to put Rhett at the top because I have to wake up at the crack of dawn to have Rhett. He gets there at like anywhere between like 4:45. Usually it's like 5:20, something like that. 5:15, something like that. And then I have him until about 7 at night. But he's just like another one of the boys. Okay, so Joshua did go donate plasma on this day. It was his off day. He donates plasma because, number one, because they need it, and number two, because it's extra money. So it's just a nice way of making some side income. And when I know you guys have heard me say this, when I tried to go donate plasma, I passed out and scared everybody and haven't done it since. So there's that. Okay. Joshua's off day. He donated plasma, and then I just cleaned all day. And then we just had, what did we have? We had spaghetti for dinner. Oh, we did go run some errands with Rhett, right? Yes, we did. We took all 3 boys on a grocery run. Oh my gosh, that was interesting, wasn't it? Yes, let me put that. We did. We bought all of the food. Okay, that's what we did. That's what I need to write down. I didn't put it on this. That's what I need to write down. Okay. We went with all 3 of the littlest boys. And we went and took 3 smallest boys to pick up the party food. Yep. Okay. That's what we did. It took hours. Okay. And then we had spaghetti for dinner. I know I have spaghetti. I just don't know where it is. I might not have any more in here. I might have to get some more. But I know I have it in my food book of icons. I just need to put some more in here. Okay, well then we'll just do not have like some forks or something? See, this is why like this book is not the most organized. Like it started out that way, but it slowly kind of got a little bit sketchy. And there's really no going back until I use a bunch of these and then I can reorganize. I know I have a bunch of forks and knives. I just don't know where they are. Oh, here's some. Let's use this one. So we did have spaghetti on this night. And I didn't like it that much. I'm not going to lie. I usually make the spaghetti and I like it. And Joshua made it this time and I didn't like it that much. Don't tell him. Okay, so on Friday, I did clean the church on this day. It was a lot. But it actually didn't take me too terribly long like it normally does. And then Joshua, I don't think he was able to give plasma on this day. He gave it on this day. He got off early, gave plasma, then picked up the boys, right? Is that what he did? I don't remember. I'm so out of it. I don't remember because everything is a blur. No, that's incorrect. He gave plasma on this day. So he gave plasma on this day and this day. That's correct. That's right. I think I'm thinking of the week prior. Because, it all runs together. I clean the church every week. He usually gives plasma once or twice a week. And so I get confused. Okay. The church was not in that bad of shape because we did not have Sunday night service because it was small groups, and then we didn't have Wednesday night service because of the ice. And there's the train. So it was good because it was good for me because I didn't have nearly as much mess to clean up because there was nobody there making a mess. Okay, so I did clean the church. It took me, however long, and then we just went back home. It took me a long time to do so, and then I started, that's what I did, and I might as well put that down. I started moving the tables and things around for the birthday because I knew it was going to take a long time, right? So I started getting all of that prepped for the decorating because I knew it was going to take a long time. So I moved all the tables and things and kind of got that going. We also got Jaron on this day, so I need to put that down. His mom dropped him off at the church while I was cleaning it. But I'm trying to remember why Joshua and the boys were not with me for a little while. And I don't remember why. They went to go do something and I can't remember what it is. Okay. Our weekend with Jaron. She did drop him off to me at the church. And then set up the tables. We did not stay there that long. Oh, that's what he went to go do. He went to go drop off the boys because they stayed the night with my sister, and he went to go drop the boys off with her husband. That's what he went to go do. Gotcha. That makes so much more sense. Okay. Joshua dropped off the boys. And he also went and picked up the drinks. That's what it is. It's all coming to me now. He dropped me off to start cleaning the church. I was with my mom because she works at the church 2 days a week. So I was with my mom. And we went and did a Taco Bell run because my mom is so sweet to me. And she got me Taco Bell. And Pepsi run is what I'm going to put. He went and got, he gets a case of free drinks every week, and he saved a bunch of his drinks for a few weeks so that he could get them for my dad's party. Okay, on Saturday, Joshua did donate plasma on this day and work. He went to work. He worked for about 3-4 hours, something like that. Then he went to go donate plasma, and then we went to Sam's. It was a busy day. This day was a lot. Then we went to Sam's, and then when we got back from Sam's, we went to Sam's for our house. And then we got back from Sam's, and we were decorating. Sam's was so much fun. And I need to put some icons. I'm going to use, if I can find it, let me see if I can find it, the tattoo thing for the plasma, because the contraptions and the gadgets they put on you are like crazy. And I know it's obviously not a tattoo, but y'all, plasma ain't no joke. And he acts like it's no big deal. Like, to him, it's really not that big of a deal. But to me, it was a big freaking deal. You understand? Like, it was a lot, and it was horrible. I felt terrible for days. And he's like, no, it's really not that bad to me. This is a tattoo gun, but I'm just going to put that on there. I'm not even kidding because it's a lot. Plasma is no joke. Apparently he thinks it's no big deal, but to me, it was a lot. Okay. I know I have like a whole plethora of grocery carts. And can I find any of them? No. No, I cannot. Okay. Here we go. Here they are. Here you are. I knew you were there somewhere. Okay, so we went and got groceries from Sam's. We came and dropped it off, and then we went to the church and started decorating. And we dropped off the boys. I dropped off the boys at my mom's, and then we went to go and decorate. And this is when Joshua had his not so okay moment. Is we were in the throes of decorating, and I am like, are you freaking joking me? So it was not a good night. I was not happy. So we ended up not being able to finish all of the decorations because I was just over it at that point. I was irritated. I wasn't in it to win it at that point. I was mad, and, you know, for good reason. And so we just went home, and we finished it the next day, which was not really the best decision because we did run a little bit behind, and it took us about an hour to get everything out and do everything for the party. My dad was like having a nervous wreck, and I was like, please calm down, Dad. We've got this. Like, we're getting it under control. We just were a little bit slow. Decoration. No, I'm just putting that. It's fine. Bad night. Okay. On Sunday, let's see there. We did have church, and Kaylee and Rhett came to church. So freaking excited they came. And then they ended up coming for Sunday night, too, for my dad's birthday, and I was so freaking happy. Like, I've been trying to get her to come to church for a while now, and she finally came, and then she came to both services, and I think she's going to start coming now every other week when she's not working, and I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy for that. Let me see if I can find, like, a happy emoji. I think I'm just going to use this one with the planner because we can pretend like she has a Bible, because I was so excited. I was happy to see them, and I felt bad because I have to be on stage in the beginning, and then I also have to be like, I had to go and like soothe Evander for a little bit in the nursery, but it was fine. Okay, Kaylee and Rhett came. And then we stayed all day to finish decorating. Shh, be quiet for a minute. Be quiet for just a minute.
We stay there again.
Not right now. We stayed all day to decorate. And then
eat.
Hush for a minute.
And then eat.
Yes, we ate food. Let's see. I need a couple more boxes. I had to make a quick Publix run for the last minute things that I had to get that we forgot or whatever. And so, and strawberries is what he's saying. Last minute Publix run. I should have put food run, so that wasn't. Oh my gosh, and then I didn't even put the E. How annoying. That looks like garbage. Okay, last minute Publix run, and then this was decorating, and then this was all the food and putting it out, and Dad's party. So I'm just going to put Dad's party. So let's get a big box for that. Jensen, baby, if you're going to be in here, you got to be very, very quiet, okay? Just be quiet for just a minute. Mommy's almost done. Stop pulling on the chair. Where is a box that actually works for this? Let us find one. While the toddler makes a lot of noise behind my back and drives me bananas. This one will do. Well, excuse you.
Excuse you, Mama.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It was.
It wasn't.
You burped.
I'm trying to fix this. So
What does that have to do with you burping and lying about it? Blaming it on me. Okay. Dad's party.
I'm trying to fix your nails. And I'm trying to put them where they go.
Oh, okay. Okay. So let's find some. I already have them on the page, so that's good. Let's see. Let's do the moose, because why not? From Pretty Planner. Can I do this? Yes. Okay. So that is this week. Now, as always, I never film me putting the summary on the week. And have I done it in forever? No, I put deco on that one. Didn't do it on that one. Like, I never write the summary. I always forget. But I don't care about the sidebar. This is the way it turned out. And it is so cute. It actually is very, very cute, right? A little chaotic. I like it. I like the style of this for this week. And I like this because this is when we worked on his party. Super cute. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Say bye.